Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Perky, you know who I am, and today I'm bringing you a very special video, mostly because on my live streams, one of the most commonly asked questions is, show us all your camos. What kinds of camos do you have? And I'd really be interested in seeing that. So, what I decided to do was make this little slideshow video, because obviously it gets to be a pain in the butt when the streams are getting a little bit bigger, you know, late at night. You know, 200 people in there, and a lot of them are new. A lot of them don't know the type of camos I have, and so I thought this would be a good video to upload. So, let's get started here. This is a camo made by XYZ 25 Games. He's the guy who makes the majority of my camos, but not all of them. I'll go ahead and let you know when we switch it up. The first, I want to say, 15 are probably all going to be from XYZ. So this is the green lightning camo. It takes the place of the classic camo slot, as you can see here. And then we're going to move on. I use the FAD and the G36C for all of these. Let's kill myself and switch up the class. But, okay, so then this is the green tiger camo. Now, this is another one that I use a lot. You guys see it a lot. And like I said, you can use it on any different gun that you choose. Alright, let's see what else we have here. I don't remember what this is. I think this is pink. I think this is a pink tiger. There's a lot of tigers and oh my gosh, come on. Let's go outside where there's sunlight. I think there's a lot of tigers and there's a lot of lightnings. That's kind of some of the camo packs that XYZ was working on recently. So this is, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of like a purplish, but yeah, pink, purple, tiger. Another one of my favorites that you see a lot on the stream. And then this one, I have no idea what it is. Let's find out. It's gonna be a surprise. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, well that was a fail. Yeah, that's just a plain old digital urban. Okay, then the last one we have here on my current class setup. This is a purple tiger. We're inside, so the shading is kind of weird. But yeah, as you can tell, kind of darker than the other one. It's another one that I use a lot. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. So you'll see this one a lot. Now I'm gonna go back out and remake my classes with different camos, and eventually we'll go through them all. So I'll catch you guys in just a sec here. Alright, we're back now with my autumn lightning bolt style setup here. This is pretty cool looking. I was a big fan of it. It kind of looks like leaves on the side there, but they're supposed to be lightning bolts, and I did like it. The only thing about these types of camos that I've been showing you is that since they take the place of a camo slot like classic or snow or something, you know, they're not always going to be perfect for every gun. So it's kind of one of those things where it works on every gun, but it doesn't always look good. So, you know, it's just one of those hit or miss things. A lot of times they still turn out kind of looking cool. This is the snake camo that I have set up. It is the yellow tiger. It's another one that I don't use that often, but I still am a big fan of it. And yeah, it's not always perfect. As you can tell, there's a lot of black at the tip of the gun, but that happens, whatever. Over it. Okay, let's get the blue out here. This one is a really cool shade of blue tiger. I like it a lot. And come on, now it's like reflecting. There we go. Alright, so this is a blue tiger. You'll see it a lot. It's like a really, I don't know what to describe it. It's just one of my favorites, not gonna lie. It's a really cool shade of blue, and I love showing that one off. Now let's get the red out here. Another one of my favorites, but I usually use other ones, honestly. I don't use the red one all that often. And as you can tell, this is the red tiger camo, G36C. And yeah, one of my favorites as well. Okay, then we got Autumn Fad. Let's give this a test. I don't even know what I have on there. Maybe Orange Tiger? Yep, Orange Tiger here. Alright, so this is another good one that you'll see a lot. And once again, I have to back out to go remake all my classes. So I will be right back. And we're back, this time with the blue lightning on the G36C. I actually didn't even know that I had this one, but it takes the place of the Marine slot, which most people don't have. That was one of those things that came with the hacked lobby that I got into, where it unlocked 15 classes for me, and it unlocked all the camos for every gun, which sucks because then there was nothing to work for. But anyways, that's a story for another time. So that's the blue lightning. Let's see here. This is the winter on the FAD. I think this is another lightning one. Find out. Or it's nothing. No, it is something. Oh, it's the red lightning, but it looks like crap on the Fed. See, this is another, like, this is one of those things where, like I was saying, it's just imperfect. You know, it'll work on most guns, and on most guns it'll look really sweet, and then some guns it kind of looks like this. And it's just nothing special. But I might actually redo this camo on the G36C, because the G36C has a good shape for the lightning camos. It seems to work out pretty well. Let's kill myself and show you some of the other XYZ camos I have made for me. This is the very first camo that he ever made for me. The whole thing was that first person to get a M.O.A.B with his camo, which was a CM901 with it was red and it looked cool. And first person to get a M.O.A.B with it and send it to him gets a free custom camo for it. And it kind of set off, I think, set him in motion for making these. And it's got PSV on the magazine there, as you can see, standing for Perky and Saggy Vids. Who knew, right? And then our logo there on the side, my name on the back, and it's a really, really like blurry text when you ADS that says Perky. But yeah, pretty cool gun there. Very first camo. Now the CM901 is another one. Now these types of camos right here, they're gun specific. They don't take a camo slot. It's just for this gun, this is how it's always going to look as a base model. And then I can add other camos on top of it to change the way it looks. But for these specific ones, when you add stuff to it, it just doesn't look all that great, honestly. There's one camo that I'll show you later for the AK-47 that looks so sexy when you add one of the Tiger camos on it. But yeah, so this is CM901. Once again, the PSV style with my name on the back. I like this one. It's one of my favorites. Okay, the Gay CR. Oh my gosh, I did a video on this one. This is one of my most popular ones. If you guys don't know, a good buddy of mine is Steve, and I put his face on this gun. I was talking to XYZ, and I was like, I want the gayest, most flamboyant gun you can possibly give me, and I want it to be like immortalizing Steve. I just want Wretched's face all over my gun, and I want it to be super stupid looking. And he came through. It's got PSV on the back there. Once again, custom made for me. My buddy Steve's face on the side and on the back. It says, there's a bunch of hearts all over it. It says, I love Steve on the magazine, although that's kind of hard to read. And yeah, it's called my Gay CR. Also, it says, I heart Steve right there when you ADS. Kind of hard to see. But yeah, once again, possibly my favorite camo. I think it's one of those types of camos that really set the stream in motion, to be completely honest with you. Because people saw this pink gun and they started coming in. And then from there, XYZ kind of realized that, you know, you could get a little bit more exposure just by using my streams and making camos. And you started making a ton more. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make some more classes here. And I'll actually show you what that winner looks like on the G36. Hopefully it looks better. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. And we're back! Alright, so this is that red lightning camo on the G36. As you can tell, it does look pretty different. So, you know, it's one of those guns, I mean, I already covered that like 8 times, but, you know, looks good on some guns, not so great on the other ones. And, alright, so let's do the MP stuff. As you can tell, this is a live commentary, so it may not be perfect, but hopefully it's good enough. Alright, so this is the MP7 that I had made for me. I don't actually use it often, obviously, because nobody wants to see MP7 gameplay, because it's not fun to use, and screw that. So this is obviously the same color scheme. I told him I wanted a blue and white type of a look for the PSV, because, you know, that's just like my channel color scheme. That's how that works. Got Perky on the back there that actually looks nice when you ADS. The PNS logo on the side there. And let's see here. Oh, MK14. Now we've officially moved past the camos made for me by XYZ25 Games. This one was the only camo made for me by a good buddy of mine named Optimus. I think it was LT Optimus MC or something like that. As you can see, small text there, but it says Perky on the back of the gun. And then it's really cool looking. This is obviously for the MK14. I'm a big fan of this design. I think he did an incredible job. I think this is very first camo. So props to you, buddy. This is awesome. I love this one. This is going to be another one that's going to be available for download as soon as I get on my horse and get that stuff all set up. But I have yet to do that. I'm hoping to get that video up within the next few days with downloads for several of these. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so the AK-47, as I said, we're done with Optimus and we're done with XYZ's camos. This one is made for me by a good buddy of mine who I met on the stream. He's made a bunch of them as well. His name is Doc Scrove. As you can tell, there's a hot lady on the magazine. Oh yeah, nice little lightning design. This is one of my favorite camos, I think. And the best part is that this one looks incredible when combined with some of the tiger camos. And I'll just show you the red one real quick, and later I'll show you, I don't know, some other color. Maybe pink would look cool? I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, as you can tell, you know, the two camos actually combine really nicely. Like I said, you know, these individual gun camos, they can have the, those like classic and snow camos added onto them. So all those tigers and lightning camos that I showed you before can be added onto the gun, which is pretty cool, and ends up looking pretty sweet. I'm a big fan of this one in particular. And yeah, let me go ahead and grab the other camos for you. And we're back again, except this time I totally bombed the class setup, so I only have one camo to show you this time around. This is the Monster L118. This is sexy as hell, as you can tell. It's got the Monster logo on the side with the green and black colors. Possibly one of my favorite camos again. This one actually makes me want to start sniping, even though I'm pretty bad. Pretty bad as far as sniping goes. So yeah, there's that. This one is also from Doc Scrove. I'm going to back out and make some more classes. Alright, we're back. Now this is the AS-50 with the green lightning camo. I was just going to show this off just to show you what the lightning looks like on some other guns. I saw this one the other day and I actually really liked it. So this one looks sick. Okay, so all I have left are secondary camos. These are the USPs, also made for me by Doc Scrove. Awesome camo. I really do like these. As you can tell, they just look sick. Let's switch this up. MP9 is another camo that I have, and that's a pretty good one. He made it specifically for me because I was requesting it. Very nice of him to do so. Thank you, by the way, Doc Scrove, if you're listening to this. By the way, this is the red lightning tiger on the M60. It doesn't quite look like lightning, but it still kind of looks like a really cool design. I really do like this, even though it's definitely kind of broken on this gun. But it broke in a good way, and that's another example of how, you know, the camos change. Alright, so this is the MP9 camo. This is also available for download already in my previous free download video for camos. But yeah, he gave it a sweet blue design there on the side and on the back. I really like that. He did a good job. Alright, then we got the Magnums. You saw a little bit of a glimpse of those earlier. They are another one of my favorite camos. By the way, this is obviously what the PP90 looks like with the pink tiger on it. But these are the Magnums. Look at that. Just so beautiful. And yeah, I think Doc Scrove made this, or maybe his friend did, but either way, it was sent to me by Doc Scrove, so thank you very much. Very cool design. Too bad I suck with pistols. Otherwise, you'd see these all the time. Just amazing. Okay, now, what are we going to? Okay, AK-47. Yeah, I forgot why I selected this class. Let's find out. Just test the AK with the green camo. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what the green tiger would look like with this AK camo. And it's looking pretty sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, might use that some more. That's awesome looking, actually. Okay. And another thing he did change for me was the tack knife. Doc Scrove did, of course. And obviously the model with the blue tiger. But the tack knife now has a pretty sweet blue look to it. And the same for throwing knives. And it's really sweet. I do like that a lot. Okay, so I think that's, excuse the chair cracking there. But I think that's about all I have for camos. And I hope I'm not missing anything. I know XYZ has plans to release another 10 camo packs soon. And he usually lets me get them for free, and I'll show them off on my stream if I do. And maybe make an update video. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and keep an eye out because there will be a download, a video that will allow you to download the PSV camos. There was only like 5 or 6 of them, and also that MK14 camo. So If you guys are interested in those, make sure you keep an eye out because I will be uploading that video soon here. Alright guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.